What if I told you that 3 times a day, you're either feeding cancer cells or starving them? Sounds dramatic, right? But it's not clickbait, it's actual biology. Certain foods can literally cut off the blood supply that tumors need to grow. Others can trigger your body's own kill switch for damaged cells. Stay with me for the next 8 minutes, because food number 4 on this list has been shown in lab studies to slow the growth of multiple cancer types, and most people eat it wrong, or not at all. I'm Dr. Sara Michelle, and before we go further, let me be clear about something important. No food replaces medical treatment. What we're talking about today is protection and prevention, backed by real research, not a cure. If you or someone you love is dealing with cancer, please work with your oncologist. This video is about giving your cells the best possible defense. Now, let's get into it. Food number 1, garlic. When you crush or chop garlic, it releases a compound called allicin. Studies from institutions researching gastric and colorectal cancers have linked regular garlic consumption to lower risk. Allicin appears to interfere with how cancer cells repair their own DNA. But here's the mistake almost everyone makes: cooking garlic immediately after chopping destroys allicin before it even forms. Let it sit for 10 minutes after chopping, then cook it. That single change matters more than how much garlic you eat. Now here's something most doctors won't mention in a routine checkup. Food number 2, turmeric. The active compound, curcumin, has been studied for its ability to interfere with the pathways that let cancer cells multiply uncontrollably. Research has looked at its effects on breast, colon, and skin cancer cells specifically. But curcumin alone is poorly absorbed by your body; most of it just passes through. Pair it with black pepper and absorption increases dramatically because of a compound called piperine. A pinch of black pepper in your turmeric tea isn't a garnish. It's the difference between turmeric working and turmeric doing nothing at all. Food number 3, cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, cabbage. These contain a compound called sulforaphane, and researchers have called it one of the most potent natural activators of your liver's detox enzymes. Those enzymes are responsible for clearing out carcinogens before they can damage your DNA. But raw or lightly steamed broccoli contains far more active sulforaphane than the fully cooked version sitting in most people's dinner. 3 to 4 minutes of steaming, that's the window. Here's the part where most people stop paying attention. Don't. Food number 4, berries, especially blueberries and raspberries. They're loaded with anthocyanins, the pigments that give them their color, and these compounds have been studied for their ability to slow the formation of new blood vessels that tumors need to grow and spread. This process is called angiogenesis, and cutting off that blood supply is one of the same strategies used in modern cancer drug development. A cup of mixed berries a few times a week isn't just a snack, it's active chemistry happening in your bloodstream. Food number 5, fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel. The omega-3 fatty acids in these fish have anti-inflammatory properties, and chronic inflammation is one of the known drivers behind cancer development and progression. Populations with diets higher in omega-3s and lower in processed omega-6 oils tend to show lower rates of several cancers in observational studies. Aim for fish twice a week, and if you can, choose wild-caught over farmed for a cleaner omega-3 profile. You've made it this far, which tells me you actually care about this, so let's keep going. Food number 6, green tea. It contains a compound called EGCG, one of the most researched polyphenol in cancer prevention science. EGCG has shown the ability to trigger apoptosis, essentially programmed self-destruction, specifically in damaged or abnormal cells, while generally leaving healthy cells alone. Steeping temperature matters here too. Water that's too hot, right off the boil, can actually degrade EGCG. Let your water cool for about 2 minutes after boiling before you pour it over the leaves. Food number 7, tomatoes, specifically cooked tomatoes. Lycopene, the compound responsible for their red color, becomes more bioavailable, meaning your body can actually absorb and use it after cooking, not before. Lycopene has been studied extensively in relation to prostate cancer, with several studies linking higher intake to lower risk. Cook your tomatoes in a bit of olive oil, since lycopene is fat-soluble, and you'll absorb significantly more of it than eating them raw. So here's what I want you to walk away with. None of these 7 foods work as a magic bullet on their own. What the research actually shows is that it's the pattern: garlic prepared the right way, turmeric paired with pepper, broccoli lightly steamed, berries a few times a week, fish twice weekly, tea brewed properly, tomatoes cooked in olive oil. That consistently shows up in populations with lower cancer rates. It's not about one superfood. It's about giving your cells consistent, daily support. If this video gave you something worth remembering, hit subscribe, because next week I'm breaking down the 5 warning signs your body gives you months before a diagnosis, signs most people completely dismiss. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one.